ocean, over the clouds, and around the world, here comes the wild side of wildlife.
The Animal Show!
And now let's have a wild welcome for your furry friends,
Stinky and Jake!
Now it's the Animal Show!
Hello, all you little animals out there.
I'm Stinky.
I'm Jake, and today we're gonna see all there is to see in the sea because our guest is a fish.
A fish?
Yeah.
Would you excuse us a moment? Jake, our friends out there expect an exciting show, and you give them a fish?
Stinky, please give our guest a chance. Then together we can learn what it's like to be a fish.
Well, I can tell you what it's like. It's wet. Very, very wet.
Trust me, there's a lot more to fish than that.
Oh, yeah, well, they're good swimmers, too, but big deal, you know.
Don't listen to him.
He gets mad when I'm right.
You're not right.
See?
Oh.
and now it's time for
That's amazing! Today we take a look at Lake Tanganyika.
Tanganyika.
As you'll see as we come through these clouds, it's a huge lake in East Central Africa, and it's home to more than 275 different species of fish, and they belong to 24 different families of fish, and they all live in Lake
Tanganyika.
The many fish of Lake
Tanganyika. Another animal fact that's fun to pronounce and will make you say,
That's amazing! Now, Stinky, you have to admit it's pretty impressive that there are all those different kinds of fish in Lake
Tanganyika.
Sure, but I still think we need a more exciting guest.
You mean like a skunk?
Exactly.
Not today, because now we're going to meet our guest from the highest mountain lakes to the deepest oceans. His tank is right over there.
Over there.
Larry the fish. Come on.
Oh, all my fish pals are so proud of me being on the show today, and I get to meet Stinky and Jake.
Hiya, Lair.
Hey, Larry, good to have you on the show.
Oh, good to be here, but we mustn't dawdle. There are more than 22,000 species of fish, and I want to tell you about each and every one of them.
Oh, hold on a minute. 22,000 species? But I thought fish were just fish.
Oh, there's a lot more to us than you can imagine, Stinky. Let me show you.
Okay.
You see, we fish live wherever there's water, and because there are many different kinds of water, salt water, fresh water, hot water, cold water, there are many different kinds of fish. Like this jellyfish here. Technically, it's not a fish because it has no backbone, but it has adapted to its environment by taking an unusual shape.
Yeah, but other than that, you sea creatures are all alike. I mean, you all breathe water, right?
No, we don't breathe water. Fish breathe oxygen, just like you and all the other animals who live on land.
But where do you get the oxygen from?
Yeah, I don't see any air down there.
Well, it's there in the water. You see, fish have a special breathing organ called gills that lets us get oxygen out of the water.
Well, where did fish get stuff like gills and fins?
Well, we've had a very, very long time to develop them. Fish have been around for more than 480 million years.
And from those early fish, you've now developed into more than 22,000 different species.
That's right, Jake. There are more species of fish than there are of birds, amphibians, reptiles, and mammals put together. And here's one of my favorites.
Who's that?
That's the dogfish. I promised that I'd get him on the show today. Looking good there, fella.
That's a dogfish, but he looks more like a shark than a dog.
Very good, Jake. The dogfish is a kind of small shark that lives in the Gulf of Mexico.
Whoa, what's that?
Relax, Stinky. That's just a close look at the dogfish's eye.
Oh, I knew that.
Dogfish live in deep water, and when they swim, they use their whole body in a wave-like motion to push themselves forward. See how its natural coloring helps him blend in with the seabed?
Fish seem to be masters of camouflage.
Well, I still think that fish are just fish. I mean, look at those guys. They just swim back and forth all day like fish.
No, these are parrotfish, and they are just looking for food.
Do they use poison to catch other fish?
Oh, parrotfish don't eat other fish. They eat coral in the Indian Ocean and Red Sea where they live.
Well, can a parrotfish talk like a parrot?
No, Stinky. It's called a parrotfish because of its color and because it has a beak like a parrot.
Oh.
Parrotfish, lionfish, dogfish, any fish that you can think of. They're all out there swimming around the sea.
Yeah.
Well, I bet I can think of a fish that you can't find in the sea.
I don't think you can, Stinky. As the representative of all fish, I bet we have every kind of fish you can think of.
Well, okay. Is there a mudfish?
Yes.
Rabbitfish?
Yeah.
Butterfish, goatfish, guitarfish?
Yes.
Well, just wait. I'll come up with a fish that you can't find in the world.
But not right now, because right now it's time for...
Baby talk.
Okay, small fry, the time has come for you to leave my mouth and swim out on your own.
Oh, it's so big out there.
Yeah, what if we get lost?
You won't get lost. I'll be right here. It's no good being down in the mouth. Get out and swim. Swim!
Okay, we'll try. Ready, everyone?
Let's go.
Very good. I knew you could do it.
Hey, it's not so bad.
Oh, where are you going?
Don't worry, I won't go far.
We're swimming.
We're out in the big wide water.
Swim this way, little ones.
Good tail action, Mom.
Yeah. We're out of the mouth for good.
That's right, my dears, and you're doing fine. I'm very proud of you.
Is there a sergeant fish?
Oh, yes, sir.
How about a kingfish?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty.
Stinky, before you guess again, take a look at this. It's fish, and more fish.
We're all fish. Though we come in every shape and size. We're all fish. Though it's hard to believe your eyes. We're all fish. Be it river or the deep blue sea. We're 20,000 species in variety. We're all fish. Now there's something just we achieve. We're all fish. Pumping water through gills to breathe. We're all fish. But it didn't happen in a trice. 400 million years it took to be precise. We're all fish, so don't fall for that age-old tale. 'Cause a fish is a fish and a whale is a whale. We're all fish, we belong to one family. In puddle, stream or river, lake or
Deep in the sea.
Is that a wig?
It's all yours.
Ignore him. Sorry. I'm Wanda Rat, reporter, getting you answers to today's tough questions. Let's see if one of these animals knows the answer. Excuse me?
Yeah?
Can you answer a question about fish?
Well, could it possibly be about birds?
No, but it could possibly be about nests.
Okay, all right.
Can you tell me which of the following fish build nests? The cichlid fish, the stickleback, the wrasse fish, or the Japanese fighting fish? Your answer?
Well, if it was up to me, they'd all build nests.
I'm so sorry, but that is correct! That is correct!
Really?
Yep,
I got it!
she was absolutely right! Just like birds, all four of these fish build nests! Let's take a look at the stickleback. There are two types of stickleback, the marine 15-spine stickleback, which lives in the sea, and the 3-spine stickleback, which lives in fresh water. Both build nests like birds. The fish find bits of wood and other material to make the nest as comfortable as possible for their babies. Believe it or not, only the male builds the nests. This particular stickleback is a male 3-spine stickleback. You can tell this because he has a red breast just like a robin. As you can see, he makes a very good job of ensuring it all stays together by nuzzling sand from the center to the sides. Once he is happy with his handiwork, he entices a female to join him in the nest. There is only one mating season a year, after which between 60 to 100 baby sticklebacks appear. The babies will stay in the nest for 2 or 3 weeks and then swim off and fend for themselves. This is Rhonda Rat reporting on the stickleback. Back to you, Stinky and Jake.